guys, today we're working on a iPhone 6s Plus. It's got two different issues. First of all, it don't have backlight on the right side, and it has no touch. Now I've already kind of started looking at this thing, and this could be a very short video, or it may be a long video. I don't know yet, and I'll explain to you why. I've worked on several of these 6s Plus that's had touch issues, and usually it's a pry issue. Usually what I've seen is people prying the LCD connector off, and what they end up doing is they end up catching these capacitors, and there's some filters in here, so whenever they're going up under here, they're catching about right in here and ripping a lot of these components off. Now this particular phone here, I went in the backlight issue. You can see right here the anoid line is, the filter is completely blown, the trace is gone. So that right there is easy enough to fix. We can take, and since there's no trace left, we're going to end up having to make a jumper from the anoid over here and get it back up here with a filter in line, and so that's pretty easy to fix. But before I started working on it, I wanted to make sure I could fix the touch issue on it, so I used the schematic and ZXW and kind of started looking at some of the lines on it, and there's some common ones. 1.8 touch, I've seen that blown before, but this one 1.8, which is up here, was good. There's also some other filters I checked. I think there's a 5.1 line that goes to touch up here. That filter was good. And so what I checked all the filters look good. There's one down here, and this is actually going to the line that we've got a problem on. So if you go to ground, that filter's good, but it's also got a short to ground. So the way I found that is, a lot of times if I check my filters and my filters look good, I'll just ground with my probes and start running my other probe across all the pins to see if I get anything that's grounded. So this one, you can see I got a little dot here on the FPC. That one's ground, and it's supposed to be ground. And then we get to this one. Now this one should not be ground. This goes to a line that's called SPI AP to touch CS, and I've ran across this one before on another 6s Plus that I couldn't fix. And what I found on it was, in diode mode, my reading was off, even with the capacitor off and the filter off, and this line runs straight in the CPU. So right now we've got really one option, and that's going to be to remove this capacitor right here and hope this capacitor is shorted to ground. If the line is still shorted, I mean, we may remove some of this underfill here and just make sure there's not a solder ball or something in here that's touching that filter. But if we pull this filter and this line here is shorted to ground, then this phone's going to be toast, because there's nothing else associated with this line other than the CPU. And that's exactly what I saw wrong with the other one. Was it looks like that is, I guess that's a data line, and somebody shot power through it and it toasted the CPU. At least that's what I found on the other one. That's the only thing that made sense to me. So we're going to pull this capacitor off, and we're going to hope that that removes our short. And if it doesn't, then we will we'll look at the filter, but this right here is going to be our best bet. If it doesn't remove it, it's not going to be good. I'm going to try to use my tweezers and get that thing off. without damaging my FPC. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Alright, so now let's hope our short is gone. And it's still shorted. That is not good. And these, there's a couple of filters in here. I think they go to the front camera. So I would doubt very seriously that they're shorted because of a solder ball on this filter. Actually, you know what? Maybe this is the filter we're looking at. I need to look at my ZXW here in a second and just confirm. Looks like a resistor though. I fucked that FPC up a little bit. Let me fix that though. If we can get the line ungrounded. Now that's the one I was looking for. Pretty sure it's the second one over. Yeah. So we're still grounded. I mean, we can pull that filter off. I'm sure it's going to be grounded on the CPU side. Yep. So CPU is grounded. No sense in fixing the backlight issue. So that sucks. I'm not sure what they did to that. It looks like they probably tried to plug it up. Plug the screen up with the battery connected and just totally fucked the phone. Unless somebody out there can pull the CPU and remove the short, I need to get some more acetone. Then this board is foobarred. So anyway, guys, I'll clean this up a little bit and send it back to the customer like it is. Again, this is the second phone that I've seen this line damaged on, and it goes straight to the CPU. I don't know what they're doing to it to damage it, but at any rate, it kills the phone. So Thanks for watching.